Hi, welcome to another edition of Around Town here on CNS TV and WGRA.net. And as you can see, we are standing here in front of a large field down in the Midway community just south of Cairo. And we're here to talk about something that's coming up very soon. It'll be on Saturday, October the 18th. It's the second annual Midway Country Music Festival. And one of the organizers is my guest today, Jamie Lewis. A lot of folks know Jamie. He has been in probably almost every band in Grady County at some point or another. And he is part of this and really wanted to have a festival that was good for families to come out, enjoy an afternoon and evening of great music and good wholesome fun. And Jamie, well, this is the second year we're having it, and it's going to be right here now, so you'll kind of know where we are. This is the big lot, and I guess you can see that it's the big lot that's the grass lot here behind Caraway Concrete Construction on Highway 93 South. That's where it's going to be, in this big lot. So Jamie, tell me a little bit about what people can expect.
Jeff, I hope they can expect some good music. We started this. This was the brainchild of a local Midway resident, Mark Schaefer, a local logger here. Came up with the idea of just trying to get some bands together and have a day devoted to music. He did this last year. We had several hundred people showed up, and we thought, let's try it again this year and see if we can make it bigger and better. And we kind of wanted a day that would revolve around music. Nothing against Mule Day, but it used to revolve around mules. I don't know exactly what it is today, but there are different festivals out there, certainly in the months of October, November, that they have bands play as a sideline attraction, but we wanted to devote an entire day to music, and then that's why we came up with this idea of the Midway Country Music Festival.
And it's going to be country, but there's going to be some gospel and a lot of other things too. I know we have at least two bands that are booked, right?
We have two bands. Most of you out there know the headlining band, a local band, Just Us, from here in Cairo. They play for the local street dance after the antique car rally every year here in Cairo. They'll be going on sometime between 7 and 8 as events dictate. We have Isaiah Train, which is the Pleasant Grove band from the church Pleasant Grove, will be playing some country gospel music starting around 3 or 3:30 that afternoon. And then we have kind of a montage. Is that a
montage?
Montage. Kind of a conglomerate between the two bands. Actually be performing around 4:30. Going on at 5 o'clock. Actually, we're kind of doing it backwards. We're having what we're going to call the opening events at 5 o'clock, which will be, we're going to have the Cairo High School Band come down and do Star Spangled Banner, not the entire band, but just a small knockdown version. We're going to have the Color Guard from the high school come out and present colors. Brother Carl Harrell from Midway Baptist Church will be officiating over the prayer. And I think Lightning Joe, I'm going to have to plug him from Lightning Joe's Hay Farms. He's going to be bringing his horse out, and he's going to ride around. Very similar to like a rodeo. If you've ever been to a rodeo, they have those opening events. That's what it's going to be like at 5 o'clock.
And we also want to remind you now, if you're a singer out there and you want to come kind of show your talent, we've got kind of a Grady County version of The Voice or America's Got Talent kind of thing, right?
Something like that. But 5:30, around 5:30, that's going to start. We still have room available. If you want to come and sing, please go to midwaycountrymusicfestival.com. We have registration forms online that you can print off and then send in to us, or just call us. There's a telephone number on the website. Let us know that you would like to be part of that. It is a $25 entry fee, but there are a couple of prizes you're going to win there. There's going to be a first, second, and third place trophy. There's going to be a $250 first prize. And then I know you know something about this, Jeff, but recording studio, the little recording studio I have at my house, is going to offer a 3-song video audio CD free of charge to the person that wins the singing contest.
And this is any kind of music. We're talking about gospel, country, rock, you name it.
And it could be just no bands. It could be duets, quartets, trios, single people, and we will allow one guitar, something like that, to keep some rhythm up there if they don't want to sing to any kind of karaoke style music, but please no bands. We're not going to have any bands involved.
It's not a battle of the bands contest.
Not a battle of the bands, no.
All right, now we also want to remind you that if you got little kids, it's a great time of the year to bring them out. This is kind of like a fall festival because you got a lot of things that are going to be designed also for children, right?
Well, certainly we have, especially with Halloween coming up, we have been gracious enough to get the CHS Drama Club Club involved. They're going to be doing a haunted house back here for us, and hopefully they're going to be doing a good job with that. We're going to be...
Got some Spider-Man and other characters here?
Spider-Man's going to show up. He's going to be in full Spidey attire. He's going to be out here for the youngsters. We're going to have some face painting, I believe, going on. Don't know if there's going to be a costume contest. I'll have to leave that out for right now. We had talked about it, but I don't think there's going to be one this year. Kind of running a little bit late. We're going to have Jumpin' Joe's bouncy houses are going to be out here, pony rides for the kids. They're going to be animal exhibits, and then a few various vendors selling leather goods and homemade jams and jellies and things of that nature. We wanted to try to get away from a flea market type of event, but really old-fashioned kind of jams and jellies and cakes and pies and leather goods and things of homemade nature, trying to go back in time a little bit.
All right, let me hold on to your thing here, because I want to make sure I get this right. It's 3.5 miles south of Cairo here at Caraway Concrete Construction. You see the big sign out here side of the road. Just when you see that, you know that you're here. Is there any admission charge to get in?
There is a $3 admission to get in. Kids in 6 and under can get in free. And I almost forgot, Miss Dana Forgay is going to be bringing her girls out to do a couple of dance routines for us in between the contestants of the singing competition, starting at around 5:30. So we got something for everybody.
All right, and you can learn all about that if you go to their website. It's Midway Country Music Festival.com. This is kind of the infancy of it, but we really want to see this thing grow into something really big that people from all over the region come to, right, Jamie?
That's right. We're hoping it'll grow and get bigger and bigger each year, and you know, who knows, we can get some bigger and better talent maybe in years to come, and just kind of see how this thing works out. We hope everybody comes out.
If you love music, if you love lots of clean family fun, don't miss this. It's the Midway Country Music Festival. It's coming up on Saturday, October the 18th. $3 arm band, and kids 6 and under get in absolutely free with an adult. And make sure you bring your lawn chair, because I guess if they want to sit down and watch music, they need to have a chair.
And bring your appetite, because we're going to have some barbecue spare ribs and hamburgers and hot dogs, and several vendors are going to be here cooking. So don't worry about eating supper Saturday night. Just come on out here October the 18th and grab supper down here.
All right, it's going to be a lot of fun here at Caraway Concrete Construction. That's where the event is going to be held. If you want some more information about that, just go to MidwayCountryMusicFestival.com. And we thank you for watching Around Town here on CNS TV and WGRA.net.